sights on, high life drone, twilight zone, fly like I'm stoned. They way gone, J-Way is known. Go hard, go home, get money long. My life up, flow like up, hoes like yup. I'm like fuck, where's my phone?
Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. Y'all already know I'm in the Rose Garden. I call it the Rose Garden. It's a little section outside work where I like to come shoot these videos at. But real spill though, listen, the young voices need to be heard. I repeat, the young voices need to be heard. For y'all older cats, stop trying to undercut them and censor them. Their voices need to be heard now more than ever, okay? Period. When you think about the civil rights movement, a lot of those guys was young cats. You think about the Black Panther Party, a lot of those people was young. You think about when hip hop started, a lot of them was in their teens and early 20s, just like all of the rest of them. Tupac and Biggie, early 20s. Early 20s, damn near teens. So you gotta understand, man, what attracted us to them when we were younger was the fact that it was people our age that young that was doing those things that, you know, attracted us. It was like, yo, like, damn, we have say. Like, look at some of the amazing things that they doing. Look at what they leading. That's what attracted us. Like, damn, you know, when we seen all these young guys, you know, even though I was real young, but seeing these guys in hip hop be so young and not that much older than me, it was amazing to see. It was amazing to see. That's why it caught our ears. NWA and them, they was young. Late teens, early 20s. So why wouldn't we want they voices to be heard? Why wouldn't we want their voices to be heard? You know what I'm saying? Now, like, as older cats, why wouldn't we want the young voices to be heard? You know what I mean? They need to express themselves too. They need to express themselves too. And the other day, I'm like having this discussion, right, with this older cat. And of course, he losing the battle. I'm putting him on game. And then, you know, since he was losing the battle of what we was talking about, he start bringing up age, man. Nah, man, see, you know what I'm saying? You a young buck, you know, blah, blah, blah. He start trying to bring that shit up. And it's like, what that got to do with anything? So, okay, because I'm putting you on game and you losing. Now you want to bring up age. That age shit don't matter. I go on YouTube and get a lot of game from these young cats that's on here. And I get a lot of game from the ones my age and older too. I get game from both sides, both age differences I get game from. But I got a lot of game from these young cats. Their voices need to be heard. Even with the Black Lives Matter movement and all that stuff that was going on around George Floyd now. I went to a rally and them young cats was up there that was speaking. They was saying some shit. They was saying some shit, and that shit definitely was heartfelt, what they was saying. They got my attention. They let people know that they are the future and they not having it. They not having it. And that's what you need to understand. The youngins, they are the future. Yeah, it's some bad eggs out there that's putting out content and stuff and bullshit that's messing up and destroying the minds of other young ones. But guess what? It's a lot of good content and a lot of good young voices that's putting out positive things too. It's no different from a lot of us older cats. There's a lot of older cats that's still on the same bullshit. Still on the same bullshit. And you wonder why a lot of these young cats have no direction, why they doing all this wild shit, because it ain't enough OGs and mugs our age and older that's telling them the right way to go about things. But it's a lot of it's bad eggs on both sides. But you gotta understand, man, just because you older don't mean that you need to undercut and censor these young cats. No, their voices need to be heard. They are the future. They are the future. I'm not trying to preach to y'all or nothing and tell y'all how to be, but that's not right. That's not right at the end of the day, because when we was younger, we was admiring those young voices. You know what I mean? That's what caught our eye. That's what caught our ear. Those was young cats that was leading that civil rights movement. Those was young cats that was doing that was running the Black Panther Party and all of that. You got to understand that those was young cats that started hip hop. So why would you want to censor that? So since you older, so you older now, and now you trying to censor them like they don't have a voice. You trying to take away their voice when nobody did that to us. And it's crazy though, because mugs my age and older, it's more of us lost than anything. Hell, I'm just now finding myself. So who am I to try to tell these young cats that they can't have a voice? I had a voice when I was their age. I was rapping fresh out of high school and all of that stuff. So you got to let them do what they do. It's bad eggs on each side. But you know what? The ones the bad eggs on our side, it's our fault mostly with what's going on right now. Let these young cats have a voice. They are the future. Period. That's all I got to say, man. You know what? These young cats got something to say, man. And you know what? They doing their thing, too. They doing their thing. I get a lot of game from some of these young cats. And I know some older cats, man, that's a shame. You got to listen to some young cats. Well, you know what? Fuck you. Maybe you need to listen to some of these young cats because you doing the same shit that you've been doing since back then. Some of the smartest, you know, the smartest minds are coming from the smartest things that's being said right now, and the things that's being done right now is coming from the most inquisitive minds, which is from the young cats. You got to let them have their voice. Period. I ain't trying to diss mugs my age or older, but at the same time, you can't try to stop them from doing what they do and live out their lives and go through their process. They going through their processes too. They are going through their progressions, just like a quarterback. They just doing it with their time and their age. As they age, you know what I'm saying? They going through their progressions. The progressions when you're a quarterback is when you drop back to pass, you see what's open over here. You see where the short pass, you see where the long ball is at. Actually, you see where the long ball is at. You see where the mid pass can be thrown. And if ain't nothing there, you take it, you throw to the short route. So you could get quick little yardage and safer yardage rather than going for the gusto and throwing it down the field where your receiver not open. I like to apply things to sports a lot, but I'm saying these young cats is the same thing. They going through their progressions. They going through their age. They living their life. And as they get older, then they'll get smarter. But you got to let them go through that so they can live and they learn. All right? That's my word. But stop trying to censor and act like these young cats ain't got nothing to say. Stop trying to take away their voice, man. Stop trying to take away their voice. They got something to say too. And it's more of us older cats lost than anything right now. Trust me. I know. I was lost. And I'm just now starting to find myself at the age of 36. At the age of 36. All right? Young cats, man, if y'all watching this, man, keep doing what y'all doing, man. My name Sin. This Sinn-Take. Have a good one, man. Peace.
Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to do my job, yeah, that's all day. What I do ain't a facade, this is all J. Hustle hard, yeah, that's all day. I'ma keep putting in work, yeah, that's all day. I'm in here to